Hello Magic Makers, welcome to Storytime with Mombierella. This is a young adult fiction and may be inappropriate for some younger viewers. The Odd Sisters, A Tale of the Three Witches by Serena Valentino. Copyright, Disney Enterprises Incorporated, 2019. Chapter 15. The Odd Sisters List. It was twilight in the dead woods. The sky was purple, and the stars were glowing in the mist that always hung low and heavy in that part of the many kingdoms. Snow White was alone in the morning room, surrounded by piles of books. She was reading Lucinda's journal by candlelight, hoping to learn more about the Odd Sisters, something Circe could perhaps use to defeat her mothers. Circe, Hazel, and Primrose had gone to the library to find some of Mania's old spell books, hoping to discover a spell that could help them, while Snow searched the books that she had brought with her from the Odd Sisters' house. It was starting to get dark, and Snow glanced out the windows, hoping Circe and her new friends would return soon. She opened an old journal and was met with pages of cryptic notes that she soon realized belonged to the Odd Sisters themselves. Maleficent, a dragon fairy witch, Nanny's pet. Keep an eye on her. Visit the girl for her birthday. Command the stars. Break Nanny's heart and take this girl for ourselves. We love her, but there will be no cake. The stars are at our command. Watch Nanny's heart break. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it. We didn't see our dearest dragon fairy, which killed our Circe. She doesn't know. Never tell her. This is our fault for pushing the stars. We didn't see. We love her now even more. We will bring our darling girl to us. Yes, we will care for her. This is our fault. She commands nature, but only in darkness. Teach her to obscure the sun. She will rule all. We will share our secrets. We will bring Circe and Maleficent's daughters together. She has nothing left. She's losing herself. She gave too much away. We are three, and she is one. We made a mistake. Her daughter has taken her heart. She's powerful. Her power is growing as her heart fades into nothing. We love her more for that. Maleficent says we are losing ourselves. She says we've changed. Says it's degenerative. She lies. Ursula, our greatest friend, a grand and terrible witch with great power. We love her. Treacherous witch, we hate her. She must die. Nanny, fairy in the guise of a witch. Tulip, she's not the fool we thought she was. Oberon, all is well while he sleeps. Rock giant, use them against the tree lords. Popinjay, foolish boy. Grimhilda in the mirror, use her to torture Snow. The fairies, we will destroy them. Primrose and Hazel, foul human girls. They are not Gothel's true sisters. Jacob, the witch's creature. Watch him. Tittlebottom, she is no fool. Teacup spells. The teacups must be touched by the lips of the victim, else the spell will not be as effective. Drink from the cup and learn their secrets. Break the cup, and they will be broken beyond repair. Fill the cup with water and the eye of an egg, and you will see them. Fill the cup with what frightens them most to give them nightmares. Bury the cup in cemetery dirt to suffocate them. Fill the cup with their blood mingled with your own to control them. Throw the cup into fire and send them to Hades. Toss it into the sea to give their soul to the sea witch. Objects of our desire. Power. Insanity. Heartbreak. Break the sisters' bond. Envy. Madness. Insecurity. Shadow Man. He has his own will. Snow White. Terrible girl. Daughter to our cousin King White. She will take from us what we cherish most. Must kill her. Visit the queen. Take the brat to the woods. Drive Grimhilda mad. Drive her to kill Snow. Protected by Grimhilda. Plague her dreams. Destroy her bond with Grimhilda. Use Circe. Snow White slammed the book closed and set it down next to her. She was starting to get nervous. Where was Circe? Fidgety, she opened the book again and flipped back to the page she wanted to show her cousin. She couldn't stop thinking about it. What did Lucinda mean by using Circe to destroy her bond with her mother? Was all this part of the Odd Sisters' plan then? Were they all just puppets in some play the Odd Sisters had written? As her mother had once said? The feeling of nervousness came over Snow White again, and she started to feel like the walls were closing in on her. It was the same feeling she'd had when she was alone in the Odd Sisters' house. She stood up and was about to leave the room when the candles started to flicker and fade. The room was cold and oppressive, making Snow White shiver. I told you, never to trust a witch, my daughter. Snow White jumped, looking around the room, but couldn't find where her mother's voice was coming from. The candlelight danced to the sound, throwing shadows across the walls. Over here, my bird, over here. Snow White followed the sound of her mother's voice. It was frightening to hear it in this strange dead place, a place for witches. When she found her, her mother's face was reflected in an oval mirror. The mirror was situated on the far wall among portraits of the dead queens, who'd once ruled the Deadwoods. It was eerie seeing her mother among them. When Snow got closer to the altar, she realized the mirror was cracked, distorting her mother's grim face. Look what that witch has done to me. Who did this to you? Snow White was horrified to see her mother so altered. Circe. She's broken my cup. I'm barely holding on, my bird. Don't trust her, Snow. Circe is being used by her mothers to destroy you. It was always you they hated. Always you they wanted dead. They used me to get to you, and when that didn't work, they used their own daughter. I don't believe you. I'm being forced from my mirror, Snow. I will never see you again. Please, get out of here while you can. They're coming. Circe didn't know breaking your cup would hurt you. She was angry with her mothers when she did it. She didn't know that would happen. Oh, didn't she? She's been trying to keep you from me. Since you went to Morningstar, she tells herself she's protecting you. From me, when she should be protecting herself from her own mothers. Vile hags, meddling, plotting, and ruining lives. You'd do well to leave this place before they rain terror on all your heads. They hate you, my bird. Hate you because they foresaw how Circe would come to love you. None of this makes sense, Mother. You say they wanted me dead because of my friendship with Circe? Yet you're telling me they've thrust us together. It's all madness. The Odd Sisters are mad. They're trapped in promises they can't escape. Now go. Go before they get here. I can't keep them back much longer. They're coming, my bird. They're coming. Before Snow could answer, the mirror started to shatter. Her mother's screams were filled with terror and pain, mingling with the sound of breaking glass. The glass exploded all over the room, slicing the arm Snow White was using to shield her face. When she raised her head from the crook of her arm, she saw her mother's body on the floor. She was covered with a pattern of gashes that looked like cracks in a mirror. Mother! No! Screamed Snow, panicked by her mother's ghastly wounds. Circe, Primrose, and Hazel rushed into the room. Snow saw the looks of horror on their faces when they spotted Grimhilda. Circe! Please help my mother, quickly! Circe appeared to be frozen with fear and revulsion. Circe, please! But Circe wasn't looking at Snow or her mother. She was looking past them, at the empty frame that had held the broken mirror. Something was crawling out of the frame, contorting its body like a sickening insect, horrific and monstrous. They heard the cracking of bones and the groans of more creatures coming forth from the mirror. Snow White and the witches watched in horror as they unfolded their bodies, straightening themselves to their full natural statures. It was the Odd Sisters, lurid, vile, and wicked as ever. Oh dear, it looks like we've stumbled upon a witch's nest. Whatever shall we do? The Odd Sisters laughed as Lucinda waved her hand, sending Hazel, Primrose, and Circe careening out of the room. and slamming the door after them. "Excuse me, dears, we want to be alone with Snow White and her mother." Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you haven't had a chance to, please take a second, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, comment down below, share with a friend, and check out some of the other Villain series chapters and books as well. Join us next time, and remember, let it go and keep moving forward. Have a magical day. Bye!